Hello there, my name is Valerie White-Williams, and today I am talking about the new moon solar eclipse. This solar eclipse is in Taurus, and it is at 10 degrees. Now, new moons and the eclipses do come together. In each year, we have two eclipse seasons, and right now we are in the spring eclipse season. And the eclipses come and they create sudden change. So the the solar eclipse tends to be a new shift. We're shifting into something new. And that shift is going to be, of course, related to the sign that the eclipse is happening in. All new moons are a new beginning, because every time we're just like going through the dark moon, and then we're going into the new moon. And so it's always a beginning, but an eclipse makes it supercharged, because usually when we have a new moon, it lasts for the whole lunar cycle into the next new moon. But for the eclipses, it's more long. It's actually taking over into the next eclipse season. So we have the new moon in Taurus. Now, Taurus is fixed Earth. And Taurus is a sign of the bull, and this fixed bull wants to just be in the meadows, have good food, have great sensuality, living life, all the smells, all the flowers, all the tastes. And it's fixed, meaning don't bug me. I want to be in my beautiful garden and living my life, which I feel is a strong sense, because Taurus is strong. It could be stubborn, but I think in some ways, we think of Taurus as being stubborn and stuck, but I think for this lunation cycle, we are reaching for some stability. We need to feel stable in the earth and where we are at right now, because it's pretty chaotic out there. And if you follow too much of the news, you're going to feel not very grounded. So we think of being grounded to the earth. We're grounded in this life. We're grounded in this world. And that's what Taurus is. It likes to be in the meadows and smell the air and see the flowers. And so that's really what we need to focus on, is creating this structure and this strength and stability and grounding. So this is what it's calling us to do, is feel grounded in our world. Because here's the thing, we're in this shifting world right now, and things are crazy and things are breaking down, and there's this like chaos everywhere. And the antidote for that is to take care of your home, be grounded with the earth, and holding that strength of energy, that we are going to be like that bull and hold things together and celebrate the world, the beauty of the world, and the beauty of the tastes and the smells and the flowers and the animals. These are beautiful things that can keep us going. Now, the degree that Taurus eclipse is happening is 10 degrees. And 10 degrees is kind of based on the law of karma, because it's like breathing. It's breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. So it's kind of like the yin yang symbol. So we have a lot of turning cycles. We're in this new cycle, and we're trying to come into balance, because 10 degrees and the yin yang is about balance. So even though we are in Taurus and it's fixed, there is still this flow, meaning we have fixed, but it's flowing. It's like structure, but it's in balance. So we're coming into balance. So that is another thing that we're going to be focusing on, feeling balanced, feeling grounded, and taking that energy in where Taurus shows up at 10 degrees. So you have to know your chart wheel, and then you can take a look at, okay, here is what we're doing. Here's what we are stabilizing. Here's what we are creating: structure and a firm foundation, and feeling grounded in this house. So for me, that's my 8th house. That's my 8th house. And, I've gone through a lot of shifts and changes because my husband passed away, and I've had to create new structure and feel safe in my home because it's different now. But there is this flow. So just because something is flowing doesn't mean it's not stable. There's going to be a stable flow. And that's what we need to call in to create that sensuous, grounded, stable energy. Now, sometimes we think grounded, stable energy is stuck, right? You're just holding on. That's not what we're looking at right now. We're not looking for something that's tense. We need to feel that flow, that breathing. So this might be a perfect time to get into meditation, especially breathing meditation. There's so many types, but the more we breathe in and out, so a basic breathing exercise is just to breathe in and then breathe out anything that's not working for you. Breathe in the fresh, breathe in the new, breathe out the old. So we can be fixed, but our fixed energy in Taurus doesn't mean it's static. We still can have some structure, but it's flowing. And that's kind of where we need to be right now, because the next season of eclipses is going to be in the fall, and that's a long time from now, and who knows what's going to happen by then. So what we need to do is be in the moment with our breath, with our reality, with our where we're living, feel grounded to that place, and allow ourselves to ground. Now, grounding is another thing that's really important. I've talked a lot about it in my other videos. So when you ground, there's lots of ways to ground. Put your feet on the earth. That's a basic one. Right now, we are having a really cold spring, and it's really hard to do that. But as soon as we can warm up, we can think of putting our feet on the ground. That's an easy way to do it. The other way is you can just think energetically. You can think of putting some roots on your feet and allowing your roots to go all the way down to the earth. And then you also want to take what we call the first chakra, the base of the spine. You can also allow that to go kind of like a seed going deep down into the earth, putting in some roots, going all the way down to the ground, into Mother Earth, allowing yourself to be rooted firmly in with her, because we're just not blobs running around Earth. We have an intimate relationship with the Earth, and that's what grounding can do. And the more grounded you are, the more you can handle things that fly at you. Again, you're having all this flow, all these changes, and allowing that grounding energy to be really solid. And just because you're grounded doesn't mean that you are stuck there. It's like a grounding rod, because we are energetic beings. And so when we ground into the earth, it calms us down and it gives us structure and foundation. So those are things that's going to help us coming into the rest of the year until the next season. And then we're going to have a lunar eclipse. Now, the lunar eclipse is usually a turning point. Solar eclipses initiate a new shift that's going to last for a while. And then the lunar eclipse is like, okay, we're done with this. This is the turning point. It's over. Those things are done. And that's coming up later, next month. So feeling that grounding, getting a grounding sense, and helping you build, because the only way we can build is having that sense of grounding. Because if we're not going to build, if we can't build unless we have that foundation, and that's what that grounding, that Taurus energy is, feeling our roots going down into the world, into the earth, Mother Gaia, planting ourselves in there, getting strength from her. It goes both ways. We can ground down and we can take energy from the earth, and that will comfort our bodies as we are going through all these transitions right now, because it's rough sailing on planet Earth. And the more we ground, the more we take time to be in our body, enjoying the sensuousness world of food, pleasures, and I mean good ways, you know, not going off the deep end, but just enjoying the beautiful day and the beautiful things in the earth and bringing that into the house position where that Taurus is. All right, you guys, I hope that is helpful with you. So it's coming up soon, and yeah, so let me know if this resonates and if this helped you, because you know these lunar things affect us whether we know it or not. And also I want to let you know, and if you like this, make sure you subscribe and click on the bell if this is something that resonates with you. And also I want to let you know of my 2 free passion projects on Facebook. The first one is called YouTube Success Strategies, and that's where I'm coaching people on how to be successful on YouTube, because it's not only about making great videos, there's a lot of other things on the back end that really helps your channel to grow. And the other group is called Creative Soul Alignment, and that's for people that are interested in spirituality and creativity. Because here's the deal, we are all creative, because every decision you make is creating your future. You might not have thought of that. And we are all spiritual, because who else is running the machine? Yeah, so let me know, and I look forward to you. A happy eclipse. Take care. Bye.